right, what's good? What's good, man? Let's get into it. So, breaking news as in coming in from yesterday, as you guys are seeing this video, Nikola Jokic wins the MVP, his third MVP in the last 4 years, man. First of all, as we're gonna get into this video, I want to give a shout out to Nikola Jokic. Nikola Jokic is, I mean, he probably is the best player in the NBA. I mean, let's be for real. He probably is the best player in the NBA. We the same way we thought about Giannis a few years ago. That's probably, that's probably what Nikola Jokic is. Nikola Jokic wins his third MVP in the last 4 years. Low-key should have won it last year if it wasn't for the whole Kendrick Perkins. Oh, is the media racist and stuff like that and that good stuff. Because I mean, let's be for real. We saw what happened in the playoffs. Even though the MVP is a regular season award, we saw the impact that Joel Embiid has versus Nikola Jokic. So, granted, I wasn't mad that I wasn't mad that Embiid won it because it's a different storyline. But at the same time, Nikola Jokic should have won it last year, and maybe this is them, giving them, themselves like, hey, we should have gave it to him last year. Let's give it to him this year, and it's not like it's going to be a big deal if we gave it to him this year. So it is what it is. But here's the question. Is it deserved? Because I see a lot of people who are upset, and my co-host CEO also said it too, is that it shouldn't matter if you win it multiple occasions. If you're the best player, if you have the best stats, if your team is at least top 3 in rankings in the playoffs, you should win MVP. Now, is it deserved? Over Luka? Absolutely. I'm so happy Luka didn't win this MVP. For some reason, first of all, I don't dislike Doncic. I don't dislike him. I have nothing against him. But at the same time, can you guys stop overrating Luka? Please, can you stop overrating Luka? Like, I get it. He's the flashy James. He's a left-handed James Harden, or he's a right-handed James Harden, whatever the case may be. I get it. He's flashy. He has that little smile that everybody loves. There it is. This is what you guys like. You like this yellow tooth smile. I get it. I understand it. But he does not deserve the MVP. He was what, 4th? He was either 4th or 5th in the rankings. Yeah, he's 5th in the rankings. He wasn't that. I mean, he was valuable, but he wasn't valuable to the point that Nikola Jokic was, or SGA was, or even Jason Tatum, to be honest with you. I thought Jason Tatum, I thought Jalen Brunson, I thought SGA, and I thought Nikola Jokic deserved to be above him. That's just a fact. When you're the 5th seed, so let me get this straight, right? LeBron James back in 2018, right? When he drug his team to the 6th seed or the 7th or the 5th seed, he didn't win MVP. Yet Nikola Jokic deserves to. Not Nikola Jokic. Luka Doncic deserves to. Why? At least Luka Doncic has Tim Hardaway. He has Kyrie Irving. He has PJ Washington, who they traded for. They have who else do they have? They have Derek Lively, who everybody tells me about. They got Tim Hardaway Jr. Who did LeBron James have in 2018 when he carried that team to the 6th to 5th seed? Nobody, but he didn't win MVP there. And once again, he probably shouldn't have because James Harden deserved it. But I'm so happy Luka didn't win this because the Luka deriding is beyond crazy, and we know even more is going to be, had about it. So, it is what it is there. Let's talk about SGA. I don't know if I'll make a separate video about this or not. Probably not, to be honest with you. Because, it is what it is. I'm not going to do a lot of talk about it because I'm not really mad that Nikola Jokic won it. But SGA, I mean, he was the 1st seed. He was averaging 31 points with at least 7 assists. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if he got robbed. It's a close one. I'm not mad that Nikola Jokic won it because he deserved it. He was amazing. He didn't miss that much time. He averaged a triple-double. Dude's the best passer in the league, and we're going to talk about that in a minute. I'm surprised. I'm not surprised Nikola Jokic won it. I'm surprised they didn't give it to SGA because SGA is a star in the making. I'm surprised they didn't give him MVP to, rising up his stock. So, I'm not shocked about that. I'm not mad about it, even though I thought SGA was going to win the MVP, especially getting the 1st seed over Nikola Jokic. But, especially since they were all fighting for it. But, it is what it is. But let's talk about Joker, man. The one thing Joker does that's amazing to me is this dude. He is the best passer in basketball. No ifs, ands, and buts about it. No ifs, ands, and buts about it. Nikola Jokic is the best passer in basketball. The way how he's willing to give up the ball and just like he's so selfless in the way how he's willing to give up the ball and get assists or even get hockey assists. No one talks about the fact that he's okay with hockey assists. And what I mean by hockey assist, if you guys watch basketball, hockey assist is when someone passes the ball and the person that you pass to passes to someone else. Nikola Jokic is perfectly fine with that. That's selfless basketball. Now, granted, they're getting their butt whooped by, Minnesota as we currently speak. You know what I'm saying? They're getting the butt whooped. But once again, Nikola Jokic as the player, you can't be mad at him winning the MVP, especially since, let's be for real, you can make the case that he got robbed last year. You can legit make the case that he got robbed last year. Once again, if it wasn't for the whole Kendrick Perkins thing last year, Kendrick Perkins calling out the media, calling out the NBA, saying, "Oh, if he wins it 3 straight times, they're racist." So I don't hear that talk now. I'm actually shocked no one's really hyping up SGA as much as they should, and they're not mad at Nikola Jokic winning. Once again, I'm not mad at Nikola Jokic winning. But at the same time, I guess the first and second seed is really not a big of a difference, and especially since Nikola Jokic is averaging more. He's averaging rebounds, and he's probably averaging more assists than SGA. So you know what? I don't think SGA got robbed. I'm going to keep it real. I don't think SGA got robbed. I think, SGA might have averaged more points, but I believe Nikola Jokic, obviously, he's averaging more rebounds because he's a center. But he's probably averaging more assists. You know what I'm saying? But, what's your guys' thoughts on this? Once again, I'm a little shocked they didn't give it to SGA or Luka to, build up their profile. Once again, I'm happy they didn't give it to Luka because Luka doesn't deserve it. And I know Luka's going to get so much slurping next year, especially if the Mavericks are 1 or 2. But you know what? He'll deserve it. If Luka Doncic is the first, second, maybe even the third seed, and he wins MVP and he's averaging his points, his assists, then you know what? He'll deserve it. But this year, no. I believe Tatum, should have been higher than him, but, it is what it is there. But at the same time, and once again, I'm actually shocked they didn't give it to SGA, but SGA's not like, he's kind of chill. He's kind of in that Jason Tatum category where, he's not very, his personality is kind of dull. So they kind of, even though, I don't even know, why didn't Jason Tatum and SGA get more votes? Because you can't, people are saying, oh, the reason why Jason Tatum and SGA don't get votes is because they're dull. Nikola Jokic is dull. You see what the guy wears? The guy wears Walmart clothes to the stadium. And he dresses like that one villain from Despicable Me. I don't know his name, but you guys know who I'm talking about. Nikola Jokic is kind of dull himself as well, too. Besides, maybe Joel Embiid and Luka Doncic, who else is what European player is exciting? Giannis has more personality than Nikola Jokic. But hey, it is what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? Nikola Jokic, MVP, once again. Is the media going to be mad about this like they were last year and, try to diminish him, especially since he's about to get eliminated by Timberwolves? I'll say this. If Nikola Jokic comes back and beats the Timberwolves, this MVP will be definitely justified. Even though, once again, the MVP is a regular season award, it will definitely be justified. Also, I want to say this too, by the way, and this has nothing to do with Nikola Jokic. This has to do something with the NBA MVP. Because I think the way how they do the MVP is beyond stupid. I know the NFL does the same thing. So this goes for the NFL and the NBA both combined. Can we please announce the MVP before the playoffs so that doesn't impact the voters? Because I do believe the playoffs do impact the voters, even though I don't think it impacted the voters these last couple of years. But we all know if a player has like a deep playoff run or they're having an amazing playoff run, that impacts the MVP. Can we announce the MVP before the playoffs? What's the big deal? Even during the play-in tournament, that's fine. But at the same time, let's start announcing it before the playoffs so it doesn't impact the voters, it doesn't impact the fans, it doesn't impact anybody. We know who the best regular season player is after the regular season's over. It should be announced probably during the play-in or a little before the play-in. But that's my thoughts. What are yours? What's your thoughts on Nikola Jokic win MVP? Does he deserve it? Do you like it? Do you think someone else should have been? Do you think someone else should have won it? Do you think someone else should have got more votes? Or do you think, he deserved it? RJ out.